Karen faked a sale to steal my ranch. She landed in jail when I showed the real deed. The sun scorched the Wyoming plains, and my ranch-me family's legacy for 3 generations was slipping through my fingers. I'm Jack Thornton, a man who's poured his soul into these 200 acres of rolling hills and stubborn cattle. Last spring, Karen Miller, my new neighbor, moved into the adjacent plot. She was all smiles at first, bringing casseroles and chatting about community. But her eyes lingered too long on my land, and I should have trusted the knot in my gut. Karen started small, complaining about my fence lines, claiming they encroached on her property. I brushed it off, figuring she was just city folk adjusting to rural life. Then came the bombshell. She produced a sale deed, stamped and notarized, saying I'd sold her my ranch $4.50,000, a fraction of its worth. My signature was there, clear as day. Except I'd never signed it. My heart pounded as I stared at the paper, her smug grin burning into me. "You must have forgotten, Jack," she cooed. "But it's all legal." I was drowning in rage and disbelief. My wife, Clara, was battling cancer, and every dime went to her treatment. Selling the ranch? It was ready to explode, but I needed proof to fight. Karen moved fast, filing to evict us. Her Liera slick city named Grayson flashing that forged deed like a weapon. The sheriff, an old friend, gave me 30 days to vacate. My home, my life I'd built, was crumbling. Desperate, I tore through my father's old lockbox, praying for anything a miracle, a clue. That's when I found it. The original deed, handwritten by my grandpa in 1967, with a notarized letter proving our ownership. It was like my ancestors were watching me. But Karen wasn't done. In court, she spun a tale of my financial ruin, claiming I'd begged her to buy the land. The judge's gavel hovered, and I felt the weight of defeat. Then came the twist. My old ranch hand, Tommy Ruiz, a quiet kid who'd worked for me years ago, stepped forward. He'd been in the gallery, unnoticed. Tommy revealed he'd seen Karen at a notary's office, bribing a clerk to fake my signature. He'd kept quiet, scared of her influence, but guilt drove him to speak. The courtroom froze. Karen's face drained of color, her lies exposed. I handed the judge my deed, its faded ink screaming truth. Karen's lawyer stammered, but it was over. She screamed as bailiffs dragged her out, vowing revenge. The judge ruled in my favor, but victory tasted like ash. Clara passed away a week later, never seeing our home safe. The ranch was mine again, but it felt empty without her. Karen got 7 years for fraud and forgery, her wealth useless behind bars. I learned she'd targeted others' widows, farmers stealing land across the county. Her community spirit was a predator's mask. Tommy became my new partner, his courage rebuilding what Karen nearly destroyed. Yet the scars remain. I walk the ranch at dusk, Clara's laughter echoing in the wind, wondering how greed can twist trust. Karen's not just a person. It's a warning how lies can wear a smile, how truth can cut deeper than a knife. What do you think? Was justice served? Or does greed like Karen's expose deeper flaws in our communities? Share your thoughts.